what I've seen so far was, villains that wants to take revenge or jealousy or whatever, or destroy the world or the universe. And this one is just trying to keep himself, alive.
Look, man, Madam Web is so much fun. I like the fact that it's a superhero movie, but it's also like this action thriller. It reminds me of like Spider-Man mixed with Final Destination, kind of. You play Ezekiel. Ezekiel has turned his trauma into survival and then turned that into obsession. Tell me a little bit more about Ezekiel Sims and what attracted you to the role.
I mean, you said it all. The answer is in the question. But yeah, true. It's this many things. I like to see my acting path as an adventure experience, right? So out of curiosity, I wanted to know how a Marvel movie is made, and I like to switch places with the kid that's still inside of myself and tell him, it's your turn, have fun. Say, what's the case? And back in Europe, we don't have this cinematic mythology. So when you get a chance to explore it, you just seize it. And it was a lot of fun to feel like a man with superpowers.
Sure.
But on top of that, the character is interesting, He is fighting for survival, obsession with fate, and the fact that he is different from other villains. I mean, what I've seen so far was, villains that wants to take revenge or jealousy or whatever, or destroy the world or the universe. And this one is just trying to keep himself, alive.
Alive, yeah, absolutely. Now, you get to don a version of the iconic Spider-Man suit. What was that experience like?
It was great. Yeah, because I got to be paid to train and to learn acrobatics, fighting choreographies, play with wires, and get toned and strong as a spider. It was a lot of fun, and I liked it a lot.
Madam Web is a character that kind of is a connective tissue for other parts of the Marvel universe. If you were to face off with any other of the previous Spider-Man, which one would you want to face off against as Ezekiel?
I think Ezekiel would take on all of them
at the same time.
Come on, let's do it.
There you go. You were in the epic film Napoleon by Ridley Scott. Have you seen his 4-hour cut, and do you know when that's going to be available to stream?
Not yet.
You haven't?
No, I haven't. I knew that when they were in the editing room, I heard that there was a longer version of 4 hours, and I'm still waiting for them to, show it to me.
I love the fact that Ezekiel Sims is almost like a horror movie version of Spider-Man in a way where he's kind of like chasing down these girls. Can you talk about your approach to the character?
When I play any characters, I always try to find a connection with them. And in this case, it has to deal with fate, because I believe in fate deeply. And in this case, it's his blessing and his curse at the same time. And as you said it so you put it in such a good way. He's so obsessed with it, and every step on the way, you said it. It's like, I want power. Sure. I have power. I have whatever I wanted to have in my crazy dreams, and then there's this curse. So I'm trying just to stay alive, and then it turns his life into a nightmare and an obsession, and relentlessly he will try to chase them and change destiny.
Absolutely.
But eventually, I'm not going to spoil that,
Well, there you go, man. Well, look, thank you so much for your time. I had so much fun watching this movie. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Great.
Thanks, man.